Music is a universal language that connects people across the world, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. For independent artists looking to make their mark in the music industry, getting noticed can be an uphill battle. Fortunately, the opportunities in music licensing have provided a new platform for artists to showcase their talent, reach a wider audience, and make a name for themselves in the industry. Not only have the artists I'm about to mention had success in music licensing, their music careers also took off as a result of the exposure they received syncing their songs to media. Music licensing involves the use of music in various media productions such as movies, television shows, commercials, video games, and more. Independent artists can leverage music licensing as a way to generate revenue and gain exposure. Here are some of the success stories of independent artists who have made it big by licensing their music. Hey, my name is John DeFaria. Welcome to my studio here in Culver City, California. I've been licensing my music for the past 25 years, and to date, I've had over 10,000 music licensing placements. I'd like to show you some of the techniques I've learned to help you license and place your own music in television, movies, video games, and streaming services. This video showcases 8 different artists who owe their careers to music licensing. All 8 got their start by getting a placement of one of their tracks on a popular TV show. The first success story is that of 25-year-old singer-songwriter INGRID MICHAELSON. In 2006, she independently released her debut album, Slow the Rain, and began licensing her music to various television shows and commercials. Her music caught the attention of Grey's Anatomy creator Shonda Rhimes, who used her song Keep Breathing in a pivotal scene of the show. This exposure led to Michaelson's music being featured in several other television shows and her song The Way I Am becoming a top 40 hit. Today, Michelson has released several successful albums and has over 1.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Another independent artist who leveraged music licensing to success is American rapper WATSKY. After releasing his debut album in 2009, WATSKY began licensing his music to various commercials and TV shows, including a Verizon commercial and the ABC show Castle. He also gained exposure through YouTube, where his spoken word poetry videos went viral. In 2013, WATSKY's album Cardboard Castles debuted at number 76 on the Billboard 200 chart, and he has since released several successful albums and tours around the world. The third success story is that of British indie pop band The 1975. After independently releasing their debut album in 2013, the band began licensing their music to various TV shows, including the MTV series Catfish. In 2016, their second album, I Like It When You Sleep, For You Are So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It, debuted at number 1 on the UK and US charts. And the band has since won several awards, including the Brit Award for Best British Group. Other success stories include Alexei Murdoch. His song Orange Sky was featured in the TV show The OC in 2004 and became a hit. This led to more opportunities for his music to be licensed in other TV shows, movies, and commercials. Sia. Before becoming a well-known pop star, Sia's music was often licensed for use in TV shows, movies, and commercials. Her song Breathe Me was featured in the final scene of the TV series 6 Feet Under, which brought her music to a wider audience. The Black Keys, early on, the band's song Tighten Up was used in a commercial for a video game, which helped them gain exposure and new fans. Since then, their music has been licensed for use in numerous television shows, movies, and commercials. Of Monsters and Men, this Icelandic indie folk band's song Little Talks was used in a commercial for the UK mobile network O2, which helped them gain popularity in the UK. The song was later featured on the TV show Grey's Anatomy and became a hit in the US as well. Gary Jules. Jules' cover of the Tears for Fears song Mad World was used in the movie Donnie Darko in 2001. The song became a hit and led to more opportunities for Jules to license his music for use in movies, TV shows, and commercials. These success stories are just a few examples of how independent artists can use music licensing to gain exposure and generate revenue. In addition to TV shows and commercials, music licensing can also provide opportunities for independent artists to have their music featured in movies, video games, and other media productions. One of the key benefits of music licensing is that it allows independent artists to retain ownership of their music while still receiving compensation for its use. This means that artists can continue to create and release music on their own terms, while also benefiting from the exposure and revenue generated through licensing. So how did these artists do it? How did they seek and find opportunities in music licensing and then use that as a springboard to launch their own musical careers? Obviously, there's a lot of answers to this question. I've done a lot of research on this subject, and across the board, I have found that there are 6 essential steps that artists have to take to become successful in music licensing. Let's go over them one by one. Focus on creating high-quality music. First and foremost, an artist must have high-quality music that is suitable for licensing. This means that the music must be well-produced, professionally recorded, and of a high standard. The artist should also ensure that their music is original and unique with a sound that stands out from the crowd. One way to achieve this is to collaborate with other musicians and/or producers who could bring a fresh perspective to the music. Another factor to consider is how licensable is your music. Are the lyrics too specific, or do they focus more on emotions and feelings? Would the song work well against the scene in a television show or a movie? Build a strong online presence. An artist's online presence is crucial in today's music industry, particularly when it comes to music licensing. The artist should have a website that showcases their music, along with social media profiles that are regularly updated with new content. The artist should also have an email list that they can use to promote their music and keep fans informed about new licensing opportunities. Make it as easy as possible for people to find you and your music. Networking with music supervisors and licensing companies. Networking is key in the music licensing industry, and an artist should make an effort to connect with music supervisors and licensing companies. This could be done by attending industry events, such as conferences and festivals, or by reaching out to industry professionals directly. Find TV shows or other projects that you think your music would fit well in and contact that supervisor or that production company involved with that show. Submit your music to music libraries and/or music licensing companies. Music libraries and licensing companies are a great way for unknown artists to get their music heard by music supervisors, film editors, showrunners, and producers. These companies are essentially databases of music that are available for licensing, and they are used by music supervisors to find music for TV shows, films, and other projects. The artist should research music libraries and licensing companies and submit their music to those that are a good fit for their style. Be persistent and patient. Success in music licensing does not happen overnight, and it can take time for an artist to achieve success. It is important for the artist to be persistent and patient, and to keep working on their music and promoting themselves. The artist should also be open to feedback and willing to make changes to their music if necessary. Oftentimes, a music supervisor will want a certain mix of your song that will accommodate the scene a bit better. Be ready to accommodate that supervisor or production company and give them exactly what they're looking for. Music licensing has provided independent artists with a new platform to showcase their talent and gain recognition in the music industry. The success stories of artists like INGRID, MICHAELSON, WATSKY, and the 1975 demonstrate the power of music licensing to open doors and create opportunities for emerging artists. With the increasing demand for music in various media productions, there has never been a better time for independent artists to explore the possibilities of music licensing and take their career to the next level. So thanks for listening, guys. I'm honored and delighted that you made it through the video, and I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like and subscribe below if you found this video to be thought-provoking and/or helpful. All the best on your music licensing journey, and I'll see you on the next one.